the next James Bond should be an undead James Bond. The whole James Bond franchise has been tired for the last 20 years. Sure, they tried to do something about it, make it all Jason Bourne-ish, more realism, but that didn't really work. It failed miserably. It really failed to gather that, really important part of James Bond is not taking itself too seriously. In the ultimate world, we'd have a non-Caucasian female James Bond. That'd be perfect, but we all know that's not going to happen. So let's aim for something realistic, something achievable, something that sticks with, that canon of James Bond and still not taking itself far too seriously. The answer? An undead James Bond. It's the perfect solution. And just think about all the action James Bond could get up to without even breaking a sweat. Doesn't matter if he gets shot, he'll be fine. So, who should we choose for an undead James Bond? Well, being a zombie, I of course think we should get some zombie James Bonds, or a James Bond that is a zombie, sorry. So, who do I know? Well, there's Zombie Doug, he's fantastic. There's also Undead Jess from Horror Addicts TV. Gotta love Undead Jess. He is, though, very American. There's me. Yeah, I know. I'm not really an actor. And I'm Australian. Though, I wouldn't be the first Australian James Bond. Did you know George Lazenby? Yeah, he was Australian. Italy was a pretty crappy James Bond and he only had the one episode, but the precedent has been set. Okay, but none of us are actually actors. What about some vampires? I know quite a few vampire actors, but we all know just how difficult it is to get a job acting when you're undead. Talk about typecasting. I don't want to act as a zombie. You're a zombie. I don't want to act as a zombie. You're a zombie. The system is rigged. So I was thinking of other fictional zombies or vampires that might be suitable in the James Bond role. My go-to favourite, of course, is Bub, but he's a bit agility tested, let us say. Did you see that scene where he tries to shave himself? Yeah. And he can't even read a book. There's no way he could drink a martini or fire a gun or battle a bad guy. Or maybe battle a bad guy. What about M from Warm Bodies? Yeah, I know. He's great, he's heroic, he's not afraid of action, he's willing to fight, never breaks a sweat, but he just doesn't have that je ne sais quoi, that certain something cool that James Bond needs. Who else is there? Tarman, Big Daddy, Herzog. Ooh, Herzog would make a great bad guy, wouldn't he? A Bond villain. So let's look at vampires. Like the Twilight series. What about Anne Rice's Interview with a Vampire? One of the original, The Stat, would be great. Tom Cruise. Okay, so that rules out existing ones. Maybe what we'll have to just, accept, put up with, is living actors playing an undead James Bond. So the current favourites at the moment, as I understand it, for the next James Bond, are Tom Hiddleston, who, looks quite good as an undead. I'll bring up his photo now of him undead. Of course, the other favourite is Jamie Bell, who used to be Billy Elliot. He also doesn't look too bad as an undead. I'll bring him up now. The benefits from having an undead James Bond are so clear. Okay, firstly, doesn't matter if he gets shot. He'll just shake it off. Secondly, always cool, calm, and collected. Can literally not even break a sweat. Okay? And thirdly, not only the new life an Undead James Bond would bring into the franchise, but think of all the new crowds it would bring in. You know, undead fans, zombie fans. Zombies are so hot right now. Also the Walking Dead fans. You know, there's a great untapped resource out there. So I'm begging you, make the next James Bond an undead James Bond. I'm Zombie Dad. Thank you for watching. Now I'm going to put up a couple of annotations up here on this side. Oh, can you see my finger? Yes, there we go. Up here on this side, I have why zombies are better than humans. You know we are. It's true. And on this side, oh, you can see me. On this side, we have zombie hygiene tips. And don't you think we zombies don't need it? You stink, zombies. It's time you woke up to it. I'm Zombie Dad. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you'd like to see some more. And remember, Zombie Dad loves you.